I'd been driving for hours when the rain started. The clouds came in fast, thick and low, swallowing the road behind me. By the time I hit the outskirts of Winslow, the storm was in full swing. I wasn't planning to stop, but the downpour got worse and the gas light had been on for too long. That's when I saw the sign. Canyon Rest Motel. The neon was half dead, but the vacancy light still flickered through the rain. It didn't look like much, but it was dry. And at that point, that was enough. Inside, the front desk was manned by an older guy with heavy glasses and the kind of silence that feels permanent. He slid me a brass key without looking up. "Room 199, he said, then paused. "Haven't had a guest there in years." He didn't explain. I didn't ask. The room smelled like dust and old air. One lamp buzzed overhead, and the wallpaper peeled in the corners. It wasn't clean, but it was dry, and the bed didn't fight me when I collapsed onto it. I don't remember falling asleep, but at 2:19 a.m., I woke to the sound of screaming. It wasn't faint. It was sharp, desperate. A woman's voice tearing through the wall next to mine. I sat up, heart pounding, listened. Then, silence. I picked up the room phone and dialed the front desk. Nothing, just static. I pulled on my jacket and stepped into the hallway. Everything was quiet. But something was wrong. The door next to mine had no number, no knob, just smooth metal where a handle should have been. I pressed my ear to it. No sound, just cold. The next morning, I asked the front desk guy what was in that room. "There's nothing next to 199, he said. "It's the end of the hall." That wasn't true. I saw it. I touched it. He avoided my eyes. "Storage, maybe," he muttered. Later, I found an old guest log on a shelf behind the counter. Most of the pages were blank or yellowed with time. But there was one entry for room 199. It was dated 2007. "The screaming won't stop. I'm losing time." E. Cruz. That name stuck with me. I couldn't shake it. That night, I set my phone to record while I slept, just in case. And again, at 2:19 a.m., the screaming came. Only this time, it was louder. When I played back the audio, I heard something else. Whispers, low, garbled. One of them seemed to say, "Don't leave me." Another, "It hurts." Then I noticed the mirror. It had fogged over. The air was cold. The AC was off. I stepped into the hallway. The blank door was still there. This time, it opened. Inside was a mirror of my own room. Same layout. Same flickering lamp. But something felt wrong. The walls felt closer. The silence was heavier. A journal lay on the nightstand. Most of the pages were empty. One had deep scratch marks, and one read, "I can't leave." It always brings me back. I ran to the front desk. The man didn't even look surprised. "You should have left yesterday," he said, calm as ever. "What is this place?" I asked. He just said, "Some rooms remember too much." I tried to leave. The car wouldn't start. I walked. Every road curved back toward the motel, back toward room 199. I stopped running, started thinking, and I remembered the name from the guest log. E. Cruz. I searched online, found a missing person report. Elena Cruz. Disappeared in 2007, last seen near Winslow. I went back into the mirror room, and I spoke to her. "I know who you are. You're not forgotten. You don't have to scream anymore." The air changed, the lights steadied, and the screaming finally stopped. A small panel behind the bed clicked open. Inside was a box. I opened the box. Inside were old photographs, a wallet, a cassette tape. Her name engraved on the lid. Elena Cruz. I stood there for a moment, unsure what to do. Then I heard it. The sound of my car engine, starting. I hadn't touched the keys. They were still in my pocket. The headlights flicked on, cutting through the rain. Waiting. It was like she was telling me, "Go. Tell them." So I did. I drove straight to the police station in town, told them everything, gave them the box. They ran her name. Elena Cruz, missing since 2007, last seen near Winslow. They reopened her case and called her family. After 12 years, they finally got answers. I don't know what room 199 really is. I don't think I need to. All I know is she's not trapped anymore. And maybe I'm not either. The next morning, the sky was clear. The road felt different, lighter. For the first time in a long time, I wasn't stuck. I wasn't running. I just drove, and it felt like something inside me had let go. I felt good, maybe even free.